Hello and welcome to the stream. 2 seconds here. I'll be right with you. We'll get going here. Stream starting soon. You found us. You finally found a channel that's gifting and showing its gifting. Oh my goodness. Is the webcam even on? It's not on. Hold on a second here. Let me kick it in the pants. Excuse me, webcam. Hello. Anyways, on this page I usually show people that we are gifting and that, you know, what the heck? There it is. Hello. Hello. Yeah, on this page we're gifting, and you can see the clips here. 30-second video clips, up to a minute or two of the gift being sent to each time that we gift someone, and the success, all gifts delivered successfully, is in each one of these here. You can see them all over the channel. Gift, 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 gift. Woo, look at all these gifts flying by. All of this is within 1 month too, not just, you know, this isn't like 6 months of gifting or anything. Here we go. Someone already disliked the stream. And we have too few people liking the stream right now that it's 50-50 like to dislike. Anyone wants to go fix that, go ahead and fix that right now. It doesn't matter, really. I don't really care either. don't really care either. We're here for you, and we're here for, you know, bring legit giveaways to the community. So some people don't like it. Some people don't like not getting things handed out to them. Like, here's a free $1 million because you deserve it. Yeah, right? Just, it's free money. It's free V-Bucks. It's free whatever. It's not belonging to you. Enjoy the process of trying to get a hold of free stuff. And, you know, there's certain things that you gotta do, don't gotta do. We try to keep things really simple here. There's no requirements for entry, but still some people are impatient and don't like the process and all this kind of stuff. But that just means the channel's not for you, it's for other people. So yeah, look for a giveaway that you enjoy. Our giveaways are for people who enjoy them. Guessing game has rules. No spamming a number, no multiple number guesses, no changing your number even if someone has the same number as you. Your answer single digit must be placed between the words go and stop as I type them in the live chats. There's a practice round happening right now, and you don't have to sweat too hard to figure out and learn the rules. If you're brand new here, we always do one practice round so that we can work out the kinks. And here we go. Let's bring that over to pop out the chats. Chances are pretty high right now because also the value of the V-Bucks that are being offered each day until we get paid by the creator code are quite low. Just basic 200 V-Buck giveaways. But it's supposed to be 950 and codes and stuff like that. So dislikes don't do anything, really. They don't. They actually can improve a video. I have one video that's 50-50 and it still has thousands of views on it. The dislikes don't do anything. It shows people controversy. And, you know, if there's ever any video out there that has 0 dislikes on it, it's also like, yeah, it's not a seasoned video. If you have more than 1,000 people view a video, there's gonna be someone who doesn't like it or just dislikes it just for the fun of it. Some people, it's their joy and their enjoyment in life to dislike, and YouTube knows it. So they make that part of the process of knowing whether it's a good video or not on the down low. Like, it's like not really worthwhile. Some people think that it is, so they dislike it like crazy. They grab 15 accounts and they dislike the video and stuff like that. But people don't even know that we produce so much on the channel here that we hide a lot of our content after it's done. Like, this is hidden after a day or two, this stream. So it's really not useful at all. Congratulations, you just wasted your life minutes clicking a button. Rats in a maze. And those who do like the video, for some strange reason, YouTube still does like the likes. So likes are good, dislikes don't matter. Have fun. Yeah, that's what the video that I made that's 50-50 likes to dislikes is one of my most controversial videos, and it's just mostly people don't understand. They didn't understand what I was saying, and they didn't like what I was saying, and that's basically it. Even though it was like solid, really good information. It's like, whatever. I am proud of the video, and a lot of people liked it. Is there a Pokemon pack? I know that there's the Poke emote, but yeah. Here we go. Creator code supports the giveaways 100%. I don't touch that money. So anytime that you're using ZymaPro creator code, put it in to your support a creator slot in your store. Every 14 days it resets. So be sure to do that, and you're supporting your ability to win and other people to win in real giveaways. So if you want to support real giveaways on YouTube for Fortnite and you're just tired of the scams, one, we follow YouTube terms of service, not requiring social follow, like, comment, share. People can come and go as they please. They can come, win, run away. They can be part of the channel, whatever. And none of that stuff is required, and it shouldn't be required. And 2, we're actually gifting, and we show our gifting process, and we upload all of the clips of the gifting. And I think I can start to simplify things a lot more. Even like in the past, I wasn't sure how many records I should keep. So we'll continue to keep things simple and simplify things and get to the gameplay part, the subs and friend part, the community part, the fun part. And sorry for taking this. Yeah, this is my actual house. This is the Mario setup over here. This is the tree. All hail tree. All hail tree. The food for the Queen Mother of the giveaways. Sure, why not? What else do you say? I don't know. We're having fun here. I'm having fun. You're having fun? This is fun. Let's see here. Reverse gameplay shop. Sure. Yeah, I was showing you the creator code. And then anytime that you're in the streams, you can type in go time, and you can see the time of the giveaway. Countdown timer is told to you by Nightbot. Also, there's a slow mode on the stream here during the giveaway. 60-second slow mode is part of the giveaway. Also, it's called a Milestone Battle Bus Giveaway. It's scheduled for every 10 a.m. my time, and it's supposed to be 950 V-Bucks. I'm not going to change the card here for 950 V-Bucks because that's what we're aiming for, people. 950 V-Bucks supported all by the creator code. We had $300 US donated to us last November, and we dumped it all into January, doing 950 V-Buck giveaways every day, battle passes, skins, all of that kind of stuff. It was a lot of fun, and it was a good feeling out how it might feel for when we actually have it flowing naturally just with the creator code. So hopefully we can get more people using the creator code, and then we can like not just have one 950 V-Buck giveaway, but we can have 2 chances, 3 chances, 950 V-Buck, all of this kind of stuff, and increase it to codes instead of 950. So 1,000 V-Buck codes for whatever system you're on. We'll probably just crack down and eventually buy the codes for the system rather than you know, hey, that's a big pain in the butt, that one there, because figuring out the codes and how to buy codes, everyone's got different thing, like PS, I need a PS code, all this kind of stuff, right? I need an Xbox code. You got to buy different codes, different systems, all this kind of stuff. It's kind of meh, not too fun. And if we do it with V-Bucks, we can spread it out. If we do it with the Epic Friend system, we can spread it out a lot more. Whatever money that we get with the creator code, more people can get gifted if we use just the Epic Friend system. But buying codes, if we can find them for cheaper than buying the V-Bucks from the Epic store and then gifting through the Epic Friend system, yeah. No Avinash Isar, the giveaway is not done. It's never done until 15 minutes after the start of the stream. It's 10:15. It is now time for the official start round, even though we haven't done the the practice round yet. But once you win a milestone giveaway, we friend you and you can do the bonus giveaways. And I might change that to some people who are in the stream. If they want to friend ZymaPro to play with us, they can, but they can't do the bonus giveaways because they have to also be friended to AURICENT. Yeah, so not sure how we're going to keep track of that, but I'm keeping that in mind just in case for the future, because I want it to be easy for people to jump into the gameplay with us and for us to be a community, gaming community, playing with subs and friends and stuff like that, as well as, you know, focusing on my gameplay and getting videos out there and content out there for people. Alrighty, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oops. Dang it. Desktop view. Slide in the chats. All right. Let me see. I should check and see if it's a browser problem. On your display you're not seeing it, but on my display, when I'm looking at this exact screen, the chats are flickering in and out, where I can see Fortnite images coming through it, like it's fading out, as if you're like alt-tabbing really quickly. It's yeah, very distracting. Anyways, here we go. Guessing game has rules. As soon as you see this sentence go in, the paragraph go into the live chats, stop chatting as you have a 60-second slow mode, have a clock or some sort of timepiece beside you for 30 seconds. As soon as I type in practice round ... it is right now on my phone timer beside me. 30 seconds before you see go and stop. You're typing in a single digit answer with your epic exact spelling and your console name exact spelling if it's different from your epic. You need to have them all or you're disqualified. They have to be spelled correctly or you're disqualified. You don't add any other words, just the epic name, just the console name. We don't need to know which is which. And you need to have your number guess first. So that's a go. Watch what other people do. No sweat, it's just a practice round, and 30 seconds is on the clock again between the go and the stop. Number 9 for Comfy Trout. Check out his formatting there. It's just the number, a space, the epic. Looks good. And Saya's the first example of an epic and a console name. I highly recommend that you make them the same. But if you're comfortable either way, there you go. That's the practice round. There's go in the stop and we refresh. As you can see up here and all over, it's refreshing. Oh, there we go. And then you see who's in between the go and the stop. And then we go over here and we all hail Karen. Oops. All hail Karen, Queen Mother of the giveaways. Unworthy, unworthy, unworthy. Give us your favor, oh Queen. And all of that needs to be, what do you call it? Reset. Kitty, kitty, cat. Number pick. And it's the last person standing in a number guessing game contest. Oh, we saw it already. Number 9. Number 9 has come up. Don't run anywhere. Once we get to this point in the real round, mistakes can still be made and people get disqualified for bad spelling or not putting in their console name, this kind of stuff. So don't run anywhere too quickly, especially if you're like on either side, like a 9, a 0, or an 8. And congratulations everyone that has a 9. If you have a 9, if there's no 9, then we go to 0 and 8 and they go into a tiebreaker round. It is tiebreaker rounds until there is one person left standing. Yay, 9s. Everyone's got a 9. What is this? Sanshrey. Fire. Saya. Congratulations. Good job, everybody. Wi-Fi high five. Fist bump. Okay, here we go. Resetting. And the real round for 200 V-Bucks. Woohoo! All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. This is a real round. If it was a real round last round, those 3 people would go into a tiebreaker round until there's only one person standing. Just going through the rounds again and again and again. Real round. Whoops. Real round for 9. No, damn it. I want it to be 950. Yo, 200 V-Bucks for. Yeah, just 200 V-Bucks. 30-second timer. Things are so boring right now. I want it to be 950 V-Bucks. You guys want it to be 950 V-Bucks. Let's get that creator code out there. Let's not go through this pain again. Actually, once we get paid, it'll be back and forth. 950, 200, 950, day after day. Just going back and forth. Flop, 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 flop. So that it's not as bad as this. This is just 200, 200, 200 people getting so bored. Not very many people here, and it's understandable. That's a go! Go, go, go! And 30 seconds is on the clock. Frosty Iceman's got his answer in. Why is your Iceman a lowercase I? Is it an uppercase I? Or lowercase? Doesn't matter. Uppercase, lowercase doesn't matter for spelling. When we're talking about spelling, it's the characters and the spaces have to be exact. And that's a stop. Why do I do that with the P? You know. Okay. Someone probably just got in there at the bottom there. Oh, that's Agent Cosmo. Agent Cosmo, how did you get two comments in there? Frosty Iceman. Bobucks. You can change your name. You do know that, right? Also, I'm very happy to see people who are constantly in the stream with a green name. Like, we're not making everyone mods, but you guys can be members, and that's cool. Like, I just enjoy seeing the green name. I wish we had the ability to make the very first tier of the membership low cost like it is for Agent Cosmo, but we're going to remove that role, that membership level eventually. You don't have slow mode. Let me check. Are you kidding me? Let me check. 23. Holy crap, you don't have slow mode. What? I didn't know that. People, get membership. You don't have slow mode. Put your money where your mouth is so that your mouth can, you know, never mind. Slow mode is annoying, but when people are blah 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 too much, especially in the game show, it can completely distract from the game show, and it's actually really annoying for the game show host and for the proceedings of the giveaway to keep things in a sane container, a sane-tainer-tea. Anyways, all hail Karen. The answers are in. All hail Karen, Queen Mother of the giveaways. Unworthy, give us your favor. Oh, Queen, give a snowball offering. That's what that is. A little firecracker snowball offering. Oops, wrong button. Kitty, I'm a cat. Meow. Let's go. Pushing the button for the real round. Gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Karen's coming to town. Sorry. My huge nerd part is coming out today. AURICENT. Woo! Not that side. It's a 7. It's a 7. Oh my goodness. You've done it. You've guessed a 7 and it's a 7. Oh my goodness. It's a 7. Okay, who's a 7? Agent Cosmo, please refrain from talking too much, even though you have the right to. You're going to push our answers off the screen. All right, let's see. 6, a 9, a 4, a 6, a 7, a 9, a 4, a 9, a 9, a 0, and 8. Congratulations. If you've spelled your name properly, you're not only friended, but you're a winner. Now, let's check and see. Do you have console? Have you forgotten to give us your console name? We shall see. Oh, you're already a friend. Why aren't you playing with us? I haven't seen you play with us. I'm going to start kicking people off my friends list on ZymaPro that I don't recognize them because they never play with us. So make sure you're active playing with us, because ZymaPro is going to be cycled as you need to be on you need to be on AURICENT and ZymaPro friends list to win the bonus giveaways, participate in the bonus giveaways. Yeah. And ZymaPro will be set aside a little bit more over time for the gameplay part, because I'm going to be focusing on just ZymaPro gameplay. People who are friended to AURICENT are fortunate, as they'll be able to join any gameplay, but people who are just randomly coming to the channel, can you friend me? Sure, why not? Jump into the gameplay. You know, this kind of stuff. I don't like saying no to people for them just wanting to play in the stream with us, as that's a big part of the channel too. Alright, so you're already friended, and it looks like you're a PC player. Like, this symbol here looks like it's Xbox symbol, but I don't know. Someone said they were on PC and it had this symbol here with the monitor and the the sideways boxy thingy. Maybe that's PC. Is that PC? Are you on PC? Good to go. Lovely. Wonderful. Awesome. No, you don't have to come online. What are you doing? You don't need to come online. Focus. Answer the questions and conversate. Oh, you're on PS4. Is your Epic and your PS name the exact same? Do 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 do, la la la. Compared to other months and weeks, how has the last 7 days been for you? Have you noticed anything weird or strange or just untypically good or untypically bad? I just want to know if anyone else out there is feeling similar to what I and my roommate are feeling. La 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 la. Soon it'll be summertime, and I'm sure the channel will liven up a lot during the summertime months because people will be like online all the time. Oh, another thing, I want to show you guys that while we're processing this might be interesting to you guys too. You see this screen here? This is I'll show you at the, what is it? I'll show you in the live stream right before this stream, but you get to see how many views, like down here. It rescales when we hit certain amount of views, but there's 4 down here, and then it spikes up to 11 and 12, then spikes up to 18, and we got a peak of 22 people in here at the same time at one point, and then it's, you know, going down a little bit here, and then we're hanging out and vibing, and then some other people arrive, and they're like, hey, am I late? Kind of thing, like right in here. We've already started the giveaway at this point. I think maybe system error, sometimes system error and stuff like that also are some of these bumps and spikes and stuff like that. But in the always live stream, I've noticed a trend where right before the giveaway there's spikes, nice spikes up to 24-ish, and around the time of the item shop change and a few hours after that, there's a lot of people online checking out the item shop and stuff like that to see what's changed. And at 2 p.m. my time, it just goes really dead, like down to 4 and less viewers. So possibly in the future, when we do this giveaway for the evening time, it'll be scheduled for 2 p.m. and then that might encourage people to or 3 p.m., something like this. 3 p.m. and then we have 3, 4, 5, 2 hours to get everything completed. It's kind of comfy zone there. So probably once we do 2 giveaways of 950 V-Bucks per day, one will be at this time of day and the other one will be at 3 p.m. my time. So 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. So that's 5 hours apart. So anyone that can't reach the morning one can reach the evening one. And if we have 3, then I'll have to stick around online a little bit later and do one really evening-ish, like after the item shop changes. Play Rocket League for only an hour and then do the giveaway. That's so grinding though. It's tough to do at the middle of the night and stuff like that. So we'll play with it. We'll see what's possible for the future for the giveaway schedule. But I noticed that in the channel life, just people naturally not having to come to the stream, but they do come to the stream. A lot of people are coming to the stream around noontime. So from this time through noontime, and then in the afternoon, they kind of just drops off for my time afternoon. Okay, what are we doing? What have we said? Yes. I'm waiting for a clear answer as to if your Epic and your PS4 name are the same. Yes, you did answer before, but it's not clear. You have to tell me in very clear language, or it's not clear. You have to say, yes, they are exactly the same. Thank you very much. This is why your English teacher gives you good or bad marks in English class. When she's reading your homework, if it's not a clear answer for what was supposed to be answered, but it was clear in your mind what you knew the answer was, and you're like, blah, 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 blah. But what you thought and what you put on paper, and then when it's read by the other person, what it comes through as can be completely different. And that's why we're in English class. This is why we're in our language classes and stuff like that. And I didn't realize that until probably more than 2 years after high school. It's like, thanks, good job. You did a great job teaching me, because 2 years after high school, I figured it out on my own. Thanks for wasting 10 years of my life. Like, they give you the basics. They give you, punctuation. They give you, read this, tell me what you think. But they don't actually, like, some of the basics of conversation, of sentence structure, of what your actual goal is in writing down something for someone else, and how communication actually works. I had to figure out all of those on my own after high school. And it made language courses so much more unbearable. At the same time as I liked to do well in school, but it was still like, what the hell am I doing here? Not really sure what I'm doing. And then, God, like, whatever language you're in, like I said English before, but whatever language you're in as your primary, they don't explain it to you. The thing that accelerated my understanding of conversation and being understood is text messaging, live chats. They just started to come in as I was in junior high. MSN Messenger was my first messenger service that I was on. And it slows down conversation like crazy so that you can keep your thoughts and you can understand what the other person is trying to say. And as you do live chats like this with us, if it's not clear to the other person, it's not because you're dumb. It's because words and stuff that you put on the screen are like signs on the road. People have ideas. They already have intelligence. They already have an understanding of what you want to say. But if it's not clear, you can be throwing up signs that confuse them rather than draw them to the ideas and thoughts that are going on inside your head. We are completely inside our own head and body. And when we're communicating with other people, there's the in-between stuff of words spoken and sounds that can get lost or people don't hear them, which I hate. This is why I hate actual phone calls and stuff like that, because I hate saying what all the time. People are garbling their words or stuff like that. But if they put them down on paper, you just got spelling errors and stuff like that, right? But yeah. I hope that's clear. Basically, what you think, what you put on paper, and what the other person reads from that thing that you put on the paper, that's communication. What they understand is communication. If they didn't understand it, it's their fault only if you did your best to make it clear on paper, or whatever medium that you're using. If it's spoken word, if you made it clear on spoken word, that in-between thing, you do your part, you do your part to put it onto the middle thing, and then the other person does their part to understand the middle thing, and they could have a different vocabulary understanding, like bet, brand new words, right? They could completely misunderstand what you're trying to say and take offense to it. Communication always takes patience on both parts, for both sides. You want to find chill people. You want to find people that you can have long-term conversations with. Short-term conversations, there's so much chance for error. There's so much chance for misunderstanding. This is why when countries have politicians and diplomats that are talking between the two countries, there can be conflict, and there has to be very, very high professionalism in your communication, because even if communication is perfect, the two countries can go to war. Communication is fascinating. I've always loved it. It's intriguing. It's interesting. We're talking about clear communication, and I'm just spouting off about something that I'm slightly personally passionate about. Be patient as you learn how to communicate. If you want to fine-tune your own ability to communicate and be understood and do your part to put onto paper or put onto spoken or whatever like that. Another thing too is when I did MSN Messenger and stuff like that back in the day, I was terrible with spoken communication. And MSN Messenger and then putting it onto paper and being able to see my communication and see other people's communication, it totally just brought everything into a better perspective for me, for being able to keep an idea of what's going on in the conversation and actually have a conversation with people. And it improved my spoken conversation too. So grind at the, enjoy the text conversations and stuff like that. But yeah, use it, abuse it. And have the patience for while you're putting onto paper. If other people aren't understanding you, think to yourself, why isn't this clear? What are they seeing? And how can I improve what I wrote? It's kind of like our practice in Fortnite. Every time that you have a match or a moment where you fail, you're thinking three things. You're thinking, what did I do wrong that gave them the upper hand? What did they do right that gave them the upper hand? And what can I do to counter what they did? And it's the same thing with our written conversation. If you want to improve in your conversation skills and stuff like that while you're writing, what did I do wrong that confused people? What did they do wrong also that possibly they were also confusing themselves? So get an idea for the first two of the actual situation and what went wrong or right, and then what can I do to improve or to counter, like the specific words. It's boring to say it, but yes, they are both the same. Just repeat the same thing back with a yes. And another thing too is I have a lot of second language friends, and my roommates are second language. They're from China, and the thing that just over and over and over and over and over again, communication is not perfect vocabulary. Communication is not perfect sentences. Communication is not perfect punctuation. These things hold back creativity, and they hold back your ability to be understood by people. Your ability to communicate with other people is being understood. If you're not understood, it's not communication. It's deep, but it's not that deep. And that's the point. Is the English teachers, the language teachers, they're teaching you punctuation, they're teaching you vocabulary, because they're standardizing that, so that when it comes to academically being understood, those are highly necessary, because a punctuation mark can mean the difference between it meaning that thing that you just said is a thought, or that thing that you just said is like, it can be so many just different little tiny things, right? It's like the difference between banging on some drums and having an orchestra, right? Everyone knows their part and stuff like that. If you're very finely tuned for understanding what is communication, but the teachers, they just pass over all that stuff. If you're not understood, then it's not communication. And if you are understood, like if you put down on a piece of paper your answer to your question, and it's understood by the teacher, and it's perfectly clear that you know what you're talking about, you've answered the question. You've been understood. There's communication. It should be 100%. But when it comes to teaching punctuation, if they're marking the punctuation, then they actually have to teach you the understanding. Are you getting across your thought? Like, that's one thing that I never heard any of my teachers talk about. Never heard any of my teachers talk about this. That when you have different nuances of what you're trying to talk about, displaying emotion or thought or a statement or all of this kind of stuff, what punctuation brings that out, and what punctuation makes that understood by others. They could, like, the high school itself is 6 years. High school and junior high is about 6 years of your life, 5 years of your life. Wasted years if it's not actually teaching us how to communicate and understanding. Like right now, just right now, I'm today years old when I'm understanding a little bit more clearly the importance of punctuation. Most of my time I'm talking to people like you guys. You guys are just basic communicators and stuff like that. I have some college and stuff training like that there, and was writing papers and stuff like that. But for the most part, I write to be understood. I don't write to, have nuanced, like, I have nuanced ideas, thoughts, and stuff like that, but I haven't been technically trained in how to communicate with full punctuation. I do know advanced punctuation, and I use it well, but at the same time, and I have my own style of writing, but for the most part, I'm talking to you guys, and I'm seeing you chat in the chats and stuff like that, and punctuation doesn't have any meaning here. Punctuation or no punctuation, it just gets in the way for the most part. Spelling gets in the way. Punctuation gets in the way. Capitalization gets in the way. Hopefully that gives you a leg up over other people in your English and your language courses. There's so much more to it than, what the teachers mindlessly trying to, like, they're struggling. They're basically, teachers are content creators. You're on their channel when you're in their classroom, and they're giving you their video for the day. They're live with you for the day. Well, now that you're in Zoom classes and stuff like that, it is that basically it's a live live stream teacher, right? So when you put down on paper, this is the interesting thing for me. You know how you go to an intersection, there's the stop sign, or there's red, green, and yellow light for proceeding and all that kind of stuff? Those are signs. So any word that you put down on paper, we have a lot of signs. And what the word is, like if it's a stop, the other person understands that it's stop and what stop means, right? But we have so many more vocabulary, not just stop, but so many other words that are in our vocabulary set, right? So what you put down on paper is a signpost of your thoughts and intentions on this side that you're putting down on the paper. And then the other person is reading that and trying to get their own meaning from that, because they can't actually physically know your thoughts, mind, and intentions and stuff like that. And it comes through the same thing with your actions, your words, and your written communication. So that just blows it up more than just the written. There's also the vocabulary for your body language. There's also the and your actions. There's also the spoken word, and there's also the written word. So as you put those down on paper, it's your responsibility to put them down accurately for your thoughts to the best of your ability, while not getting too particular about it and having fun expressing yourself. And then the other person is seeing those and taking their own meaning from it, from their own vocabulary set. You have a dictionary, they have a dictionary. If the dictionary meanings don't match, all life experience is different, and the dictionary meanings and our memory, it's not going to match. That's why people of different culture, different backgrounds, we don't mix as easily. So it's easier to communicate with people who are from the same culture or from the same interests, all of this kind of stuff, right? So be very patient when you go outside of your normal to communicate with others, but also do that and stretch yourself to be able to communicate better with more and more people. The more people you can communicate with, the wider your spectrum for, interacting with more people. But at the same time, you do want to be specific to your interests and be comfortable speaking with people in your interest group and stuff like that as well. Here's an example for you. Ninja. I've seen him on talk shows and stuff like that. He is really great in his own interest group as a content creator and all of that kind of stuff. Toxic makes sense, and his style makes sense, and his creating and all that kind of stuff makes sense. And then when he gets in front of a different set of group that is just the communicators group and the live news and stuff like that, he can it just looks awkward and weird at some moments, but at the same time as he's articulate and he does answer well for the esports community, because they're grinding him about stuff like should people really take esports seriously, and grinding him about the importance of gaming and stuff like that. You don't really think gaming is like blah blah, all this kind of crappy stuff that usually the academic people think about gaming is a bad hobby, all this kind of stuff, when it's actually a legitimate income source for a lot of people, as well as a legitimate hobby. Yeah, GG. Who was it here? Let's see if I can still paste it. And that's about the full rounded idea that I can give you right now for most of what I understand about communication. And try to communicate with new different people while you have the patience to do so. And then later on in life, you can settle down to your specific interest groups and stuff like that. It is very highly powerful to stay within your interest groups, but you have to figure out what your interest groups really are, because at the beginning you don't really know. Like, you're 13 years old, you're 12, 18, all of this kind of stuff, 22, you kind of still don't know yourself, so you dabble in everything, and that's really good. Knowing yourself and being able to put that into communication is really highly good for your mentality too. You can properly communicate what you need, and the other person can see what you need, and they can properly or improperly respond, and then you either detach or attach to them as a friend, or, you know, go away. Okay, so I need to, I don't know how that got off all on that track, but I guess I'm really chatty today. And some topics like that do come out of me. Relationships is one, communication is one. There's other topics. Nutrition is another topic that I can get passionate about sometimes. Things that fascinate me. Space, science stuff sometimes. Technology. Gaming. I'm not really up in the guts of what's trending for Fortnite, and it drives me a little bit nutty because while I'm doing the channel creating stuff, that takes a lot of time on my day, and I still don't have good sources for like following people on Twitter, Instagram for, you know, knowing what's currently trending. But you know, Fortnite, you got to follow Fortnite if you're interested in Fortnite. Fortnite status report, so you know the glitches and bugs that are happening right now. Yeah. A while back I made a video that was about when is creator code coming back, and it gets a lot of views. Everyone was always curious about that, and up to date being up to date. You just make one video about that and it gets a bunch of views, even if you're just talking about you don't know when it's coming back, and they, you know, just the same old. But at least it's an update to people. Okay. I have talked myself to exhaustion. New. Copy the clip. RBX Gamers. File save as. Dang it. Why does it do this to me every time? As soon as I open the program, I can't just, you know, copy paste it. I gotta copy it again. That's so weird. Oh, actually, there is a, what is that command again? I don't know. I'll have to check it out. But apparently you can see your past copy pastes on a clipboard. Epic 200 V-Buck win. Yeah. Are you gonna take something right away? You have 2 item shops to choose from, and then you have to put in a sentence that is gift blank item to Epic damn it. Why does it cancel out? Why? Copy, paste. You got to do a sentence like this and switch out the blank item with the name of the item. But you put a sentence like that, and then we can gift you. Well, after you've won, of course. We're talking to the person that won. We're talking to the person that won. Yes. Congratulations. Oh, dang, wrong button. Congratulations. For taking the dub. You've done it great. Wonderful. Grats. Victory. KarenDino's favor has rested upon you. CEA Max Player 10. Missing out on Bolt because we can't do 950 V-Buck giveaways. We're also missing out on the referees. All 800 V-Bucks. Take your pick. That would be fun, right? I like this one. Nice girl skin. Out of the guys, I'd probably take this one. Probably. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe Jonesy. I like Jonesy stuff. Or hair's tucked up inside the cap. Okay, okay. Yeah. I like Vi. Vi's a good skin. Vi's a good skin. Yay. I like being able to type fast and also be able to communicate with the mic, because if I'm tired, I can type a whole lot more. I'm not done the conversation. If I'm exhausted talking, it takes a lot of energy to breathe. It takes a little bit less energy, or at least a different kind of energy to type. So I do love to type. And since it's where I first learned how to communicate really well, or at least understand what communication was, I have warmed up to typing very much more so than any other form of communication. Also, if any of you have a channel, start a blog. Your blog posts are basically the words that you will be and the things that you will be teaching in your videos. Once you have those down on paper and you have good practice in the niche that you're in on talking about those issues and making posts that are interesting to people, you can translate any one of those into a video. If the post you see is popular, make it into a video. Sometimes it would work better as a video and not as a written post, so sometimes you got to be aware of that. But I'm very much so enjoying my blog on the website and seeing what works there, and getting excited about making videos from those. And it's better to do it like right away-ish. Like any content that you make, just make it, and make it as soon as possible while you have the energy and the mindset to do it. Because later on, if you come back to the topic, you won't be as inside the topic in your head as when you first are fresh with it. Sometimes that's a good thing, though. Detach from the topic, come back to the topic with new information. But that's when you come back with new information and you redo the topic and you just get better and better and better at the content. I don't see the winner talking, so we can't gift the winner right away. He has to come back for his gift, I guess. Last thing he said was thanks to someone who said GG. Yeah. Time to start the always live stream. See you there in about 2 minutes.